Today we're going to look at traveling with only a personal item. We'll also look at the underseat dimensions of many US airlines, as well as check out this new bag that I just got from Magenta. I purchased this bag from End Clothing. End is a retailer based in England that got their start in 2005. As you can see from the site, they carry everything from athletic and streetwear all the way up to high-end fashion. I bought many bags here over the years, as they have thousands of options on their site. Also, the shipping to the US is reasonable at just $10, and the package usually arrives within 5 days. I was lucky enough to snag this bag for only $36. The original retail price was $65. Now, before we look at the details of the bag, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the company Magenta. So, Magenta Skateboards is a Parisian company started in 2010. As you can tell by their website, they're really focused on design and style. Just scrolling through the site, there's a ton of different items that I want to purchase. Another thing I really like about this brand is their video work. It's done at a really high level. If you go to their website, you can check out a lot of different skate videos that they filmed. This is the FRA Bezos bag from Magenta. As you can see, the front of the bag has embroidered branding, and it's 100% polyester. It has a really large main compartment, and something I really like about this is it fits records perfectly. As a record collector, oftentimes on trips, I'll stop by a local record store, but it's usually hard to carry these back with me. So having a bag like this where it's easy to fit them is awesome. Another cool use for this bag is for tennis. A lot of times when I go on trips, I want to bring my racket along. As you can see here, it fits pretty well in this bag. Now, in addition to this large compartment, there's also a tiny compartment here for keys or coins. Now, this bag comes in at 17 by 12 by 4, and this is a perfect size for a personal item. Because as you can see here, it fits within the range of most major airlines in the United States. A lot of international airlines are going to have around the same size requirements too. So for this trip, I'm going from a colder climate to a warmer climate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear a sweatshirt and I'm going to wear pants on this flight. I am going to bring along this hat though, because when I get there, I will be doing a lot of activity, playing a lot of tennis. So instead of a beanie, I'm going to wear a hat this time. I'm also going to wear these smart wool socks to keep warm on the flight, as well as these Birkenstock clogs, because these are really easy to take on and off through security. And now we'll take a look at what I'll be bringing in my bag. We'll start off with this dry fit shirt from the French brand Luggage Sportif. Next, we have a logo shirt from the Italian brand LS. Next, we have the normal Sportif shirt from Celio. And this shirt is really cool because when you have moisture on the front of it, it actually reveals a hidden message. So when you sweat through your shirt, you'll actually see the words Normal Sportif on the front. We'll have another shirt from the same brand, Celio. This is the Benoit Paire Be Normal Polo. And Benoit Paire is one of my favorite tennis players. Next, we have a pair of Le Coq Sportif tennis shorts to bring along. I'll also be bringing this shoe bag from Top Drawer. I originally got this when I purchased some house shoes from them, but I'll be carrying along my K-Swiss Hypercourt Express 2 shoes on this trip. Next, I'll be bringing my go-to boxer briefs from Gap and some calf socks from Bombas. I just purchased these and I've really been enjoying them. They're constructed really well and have nice padding on the bottom. I'll also be bringing along my Wayfarers since I will be in a warmer, sunny climate. I love these glasses. They just have such classic style and they're constructed really, really well. I'll also be bringing along this Pendleton coin pouch. And this will house my Game & Watch from Nintendo, which I will be playing on the plane. This thing's great for short flights for a couple hours. You can really kill some time just playing this on the plane. And it's super portable and tiny, so easy to fit in any personal item bag. Next is my travel bag with chargers from State. So this bag I actually got as a toiletry bag on an international flight, but I've just repurposed it, and I usually carry along some chargers, cords, headphones in this. Next, we have my DOP kit from Cavu. I really like this. I use this all the time. It's small, the dimensions are great, and it fits all of my toiletries perfectly. As you can see, here are all the things I'll be bringing along in the toiletry bag. So now that we've gone through all the items I'm going to bring, it's time to organize. I'll start with rolling all of my t-shirts. I personally like to roll. I think it's better for organizing within a small bag like this. And once I'm done with those, I'll start getting my other clothing items together. So next, I'll pull out my boxer briefs, roll those up as well. And then I'll place my socks next to those as well. Next, I'm going to get my shorts ready as well. I'll also be rolling these, keep everything consistent. We'll get the shoe bag out next. Then the toiletries. my sunglasses, electronics bag, and my Nintendo. So now that everything's laid out and ready to be packed, I'll get my bag and we'll start putting everything in. I'm going to begin with the shoes. Since that's going to take up a majority of the bag, I want to put those in there first. Next, I'm going to take my rolled shirts and place those right next to the shoes. There's going to be just enough width with this bag where I can place all 4 shirts right next to the shoes. Next, I'll take my toiletries bag. I'm going to put that at the bottom of the bag, give it a little base. And then my shorts, which I'll put on top of my shoes down there too. After that, it's time for the boxer briefs. I'm just going to put those on top of the shirts. And then on top of that, I'll be putting my socks. I'll finish up the packing by putting my small electronics bag on top of my shoes and my sunglasses on top of that. And then lastly, in this small compartment, I'm going to put my Nintendo, which is going to have easier access on the flight when I want to take it out and be able to play it. And that's it. We're all packed for a 4-day trip with just a personal item.